The story of the Philippines is one of resistance, resilience, and rebirth. An archipelago of over 7,000 islands nestled in Southeast Asia, the Philippines has witnessed centuries of colonization, revolution, and nation-building, shaped by foreign powers, yet defined by the strength of its people. Long before any colonizer arrived, the islands were home to thriving indigenous kingdoms like the Rajanates of Cebu, Butuan, and the powerful Sultanate of Sulu. These were societies with their own laws, trade networks, and deep cultural traditions. But in 1521, the winds of history shifted when Ferdinand Magellan, a Portuguese explorer sailing for Spain, arrived on Philippine shores. He claimed the islands for Spain, but was met with defiance. Lapu-Lapu, a native chieftain of Mactan, killed Magellan in the Battle of Mactan, making him the Philippines' first national hero. Despite this resistance, Spanish colonization began in earnest in 1565. For over 300 years, the Spaniards ruled the Philippines with an iron grip, spreading Christianity, changing local governance, and exploiting the island's wealth. The people were taxed, forced into labor, and stripped of many of their cultural identities. But they did not forget who they were. In the late 1800s, a new fire began to rise, the flame of revolution. Inspired by the Enlightenment and led by intellectuals like José Rizal, Andrés Bonifacio, and Emilio Aguinaldo, Filipinos began to demand freedom. Rizal, with his powerful novels, awakened a sense of nationalism. Bonifacio formed the Katipunan, a revolutionary movement ready to fight for independence. Blood was spilled, heroes were born, and by 1898, after centuries of struggle, Spain was finally defeated. But freedom came with a bitter twist. As the Spanish-American War ended, the Philippines was handed over to the United States for $20 million without the consent of the Filipino people. Once again, the nation found itself under foreign rule. The Philippine-American War followed, a brutal conflict that cost hundreds of thousands of lives. Yet again, Filipinos resisted with courage. The American occupation brought both oppression and reform. Schools, roads, and infrastructure were developed, but independence remained a dream. That dream was delayed further when Japan invaded the Philippines during World War II. Filipinos suffered atrocities, starvation, and death under Japanese rule, until the Allied forces, along with Filipino guerrilla fighters, reclaimed the land. Finally, in 1946, after centuries of resistance and sacrifice, the Philippines was declared an independent republic. But the struggle didn't end there. The nation faced decades of political instability, dictatorship under Ferdinand Marcos, and the historic People Power Revolution in 1986, a bloodless uprising that overthrew a regime and showed the world the power of peaceful resistance. Today, the Philippines continues to battle poverty, corruption, and external threats. But it also stands as a testament to the unbreakable spirit of its people, a nation that has endured and risen again and again. This is not just the history of a country. It's the story of a people who refused to be conquered, a people who turned pain into pride and struggle into sovereignty.